Alright, so let's take a quick look at how the Social Lead Fox is used to generate huge lists of really highly targeted and highly responsive leads that you can market your products to using the Facebook ad platform. So this tool is a tool that basically generates these lists, and then you can use those lists of people to advertise to in the Facebook ad platform. See, Facebook has a new way to actually advertise, and what I'll have to do is I'll have to go and show you that before we actually use the software, so you have a real clear idea of kind of what's going on here. So I've just logged into my ad platform here inside of Facebook, and I'm just in the ads manager. So if you've got an account in Facebook, then you got access to this. You can just go into your ads manager there, and once you get in there, you'll see this here, a power editor. So if you click the power editor, what it does, it's a Chrome plugin. So you got to have the Chrome web browser. Now if you don't have the Chrome web browser, just go to google.com and type in download Chrome. And usually the first one that comes up, click here, and you can download it to your computer and then install it, and you'll have the free Google Chrome browser. So once you have that on there, what you want to do is you'll install your power editor, then you can bring all your accounts in here, and it goes through and downloads all your accounts and everything like that. This is just like all my campaigns I have in my actual ad, my ad center, whatever you want to call it, within my Facebook account. But what I want to get to here, let's just look at a particular ad here. This is just older stuff that I'd had a long time ago, but I just want to show you in the advanced section here. When you create a new ad, it's not letting me go to the side here. 1 second. There we go. Okay. When you create a new ad, what you'll see here in the power editor, it's very similar to the normal ad center there where you create your ads within Facebook. In the power editor, you have the same old things. You could target people in here, like you target your audience, and you create an ad kind of like this up here. So you got to have an image and your text and your title. And traditionally what people do, come in here and they select their demographic, women or men, and some relationships, languages, and then you would stick in some interests in here as well. I believe that's actually here, sorry, in the audience part, not the advanced options, but in the audience you have the country, age, men, women, and your interests, and there's other stuff in here too. But there's another way to actually advertise on Facebook which is much more effective and highly targeted, and with Social Lead Fox this really helps you like totally kick butt in your ads, and plus your ad costs will drop dramatically. Now if you go into advanced options, you'll see this custom audience thing here, where you can upload your own custom audience. Instead of just utilizing their demographic stuff here, ignore all of that and just create a list of the exact Facebook users you want to show your ad to. So when people log into their account and they see those ads on the right hand side here, you can actually specify with a file of Facebook user IDs. And a Facebook user ID is just a number. Everyone on Facebook, all billion people on there, have a number associated with their account. And what you do is you build a large list of these user IDs for people that are really targeted to your niche, and you upload it here, and you create an audience using where is it now? Audience is over here on the left hand side. You hit here and you create a new audience here. So create custom audience, and you can name it, and then you choose your file and you upload UIDs. So that's how it kind of works. So what I want to do here is let's go ahead and create an example. So what we're going to do, let's go through and start with groups and events. So now let's say, for example, you have a product that has to do with how to teach people to publish ebooks on Kindle. So Kindle publishing. Let's just say that's your product, and you have information product, or maybe a software product, or something like that. So let's use that example. Now using the groups and events, what you want to do is you type in a niche keyword, your search phrase, and obviously it's going to be Kindle. And so let's go ahead and search the groups, and then we can search the events after. And all this information that you're going to see from this software is coming from the Facebook API system, application interface. It's just a way that us software developers can attach to Facebook, but do it without scraping or anything like that. So it's totally legitimate. It does not violate any terms or anything like that with Facebook. This is fully compliant. So that's why we did that. And what you want to do here is you want to select the number of pages to search that are returned by the API system. Excuse me. And so basically, all you really have to know is the higher the number, the more results you're going to get. So let's just go ahead and just select 10. It'll go through 10 pages. Actually, no, let's just do 5 for the simplicity of this so it goes a little faster. And the first thing that comes up is you have to authorize the software to basically connect to Facebook, and it gives you have to give your email and password here. Now, of course, I'm always like nervous when I give out my email and password for Facebook because I got family and stuff in there too. So, but the thing you got to realize, you don't have to worry about this because the software, I don't even have access to that information. So actually I don't even use it, and I don't even need it at all with this software. It just turns out that in order to utilize the API, you have to do this. This is quite common. You probably see this quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and just enter my Facebook stuff here. Oops. So we do that. And what it's doing now, it's going to Facebook and it's downloading all of the groups. And then it's telling me how many members are in those corresponding groups. These are the group names, and if you click on them, it'll go to the corresponding group page on Facebook. And the software is telling me the number of members. So let's just wait till it's done here. And groups are different than like fan pages, and same with events are a little bit different than groups. But these are all public groups, so they're open to the public. So if we go ahead and sort by the number of members, and let's go ahead and just click this and see what it looks like. I just want to specify one thing here. 1 second is asking me to log in on my page here. Okay, and here we go. And you see this group says it's 3,402 members, but my software actually tells me it's 3,356. I'm not sure why the Facebook API gives me a different number than it does on the page here. It's always off just a little bit by maybe 50 or 100 people. I think the reason why is this number here is giving you the total amount of members that have joined, and also the members that have also either left the group or were maybe just blocked from the group or something like that. The API just returns the number of active users, so that's why it's a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. These are the users you want to get anyways, the people that are active in that group. And so here's the thing, all I have to do is go ahead and select these groups, and the software is going to go into each one of these groups and extract the Facebook user ID for all of these members. So if you want to do it quickly, just select a whole bunch here. Let's go ahead and just select all the ones that have over 100 members. Right click and you can go select, check selected rows, so it checks them all. Now go ahead and click this button, or you can right click and go extract members, doesn't matter. Do this, and now what it's doing, it's going to each one of these pages. There is 5 pages selected, and it's going in there and it's grabbing all those user IDs. Now if you could see this number right here where my mouse is, you can see we're at 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 20,000 people that we can market our product to. Isn't that incredible? And we know that all of these members of these groups, they are interested in Kindle marketing. Well, I didn't specifically go to each one of these, but I recommend actually going to these groups and kind of seeing what these people are talking about to make sure they are involved with Kindle publishing. But just looking at the name of these groups, you can pretty much see that they're all Kindle related. So these are people that you can market to by creating that list of Facebook users. They're called UIDs, user IDs. And what I've done as well is you can actually right click here and you can send all of these UIDs to the built-in UID tool. So let's do that. So it's all sent over there. So if we go to the UID tool, you can see here's all the user IDs. And so this is just a little tool to sort of just keep all your user IDs in one spot, because you may want to use the other tools and keep adding to your user ID tool. So there's 20,000 here right now. We can go ahead and clean that list. What this does is make sure there's no duplicates. It removes spaces and garbage and things like that that could be in your list. So going back here, so the next thing we could do is we could build upon that list by looking at events. So let's go ahead and clear this data and also clear this data. And let's do the same thing. Let's go with events. Sorry, I actually paused the video there. I just put one page just to make it faster here. So let's go ahead and take a look. We have, what I'll do is I'll just select all the groups that even have at least one member, and we'll just go ahead and check all those and extract those members as well. So now we got another 320 that we can advertise to. So I'll right click and send those over to the UID tool. So we've got some UIDs there. Obviously I could do more pages, but just for the simplicity of this demonstration, we don't have to. And now another thing we can do, which is really powerful. This is pretty good. You get really good targeted leads out of this, but let me show you another way that, in my personal opinion, will get even more highly targeted leads. And I have to explain this because this just gets me so excited every time I talk about it. So again, let's just type in Kindle. And what the software is going to do is going to go out to Facebook and grab fan pages that are related to Kindle. And so a fan page is different than a group or an event, because a group can run off a fan page, or an event can also run off a fan page. So this is just getting fan pages, and it's coming from the API. And I've included lots of information in here. You've got the category, you've got the fan page name, you've got the about information about the fan page, how many likes, how many people talking about the fan page, if you're able to post or not post as a public user on there. So that's good information, just in case you want to get some traffic to your service. For example, let's say, you know, if you've got a graphic design company and you're looking for clients to do some graphical design for, you can come in here and type in graphic design, and you can see whether or not there are fan pages out there that allow you to post on them. Then you can post on there, say, hey, look, if you're looking for you know, some graphical design work, please contact me. And all you have to do is just post on the wall there. Don't make sure you don't spam. Make sure it's very relevant. You know, like maybe go to like photography or something like that, where people are looking for some sort of graphic design. Maybe that's not a good example. Maybe like website design or something like that. Then graphical design is associated with that niche. Anyhow, you also got the website they list on their account, the country if it's available, the state, the city, and also the zip code. Okay, so the zip code there, and what this does, and why I get so excited about it, is that what you do is you want to sort by the people talking about it. I'm going to talk about the likes here in just a second, but I'm going to come back to that. Let's say you select these pages here. Here's what it does, and then when you go to collect users, here's what it does. It goes to these corresponding fan pages. Okay, let's click on this fan page. It will go to this fan page, and it will actually go through each of these posts, and it will look at the comments and grab the user IDs of people leaving comments on the fan pages. And that is huge. What you're doing here is you're not only getting highly targeted users by targeting these fan pages in the first place, because it's all about Kindle marketing here, or related to Kindle, right? You're also targeting people that are actively using those pages. They're actively participating in the conversation, meaning they're on Facebook, they're actively, you know, engaging in that niche, and therefore if they see your ad, those particular people are more likely to click on your ad because it's so highly targeted, and they're actively basically participating in that niche quite a bit. That's the power of this software. It's so cool. Now remember, I said I'd come back to the likes here, and you'll notice that I extract the number of likes, the number of people talking about it. Now there's a real important thing you gotta understand here, that likes, no matter how cool it is to get a ton of likes on a page, likes are basically useless. Let me explain why. Let's say you have, let's ask yourself, how many times have you liked something on your fan page? Like, I've probably liked, I don't know, like a million different things. Do I really like that particular thing? No. I just liked it because my friend did, or my wife did, or my, you know, my friend's friend did. You know, I don't really care about the actual thing sometimes. I just like it because it's just what you do, right? And another thing, you can go on Facebook, or not Facebook, you can go on Google, and look at this. Let's say you go to Google right now, and then type in buy Facebook likes. Look at this, the first site that comes up, you can buy likes. So you can see this website's plans, you know, you can buy Facebook 1,000 fans for $16. So you can't ever consider this being reliable, because this fan page, maybe they bought half their likes. You don't know, right? In any case, it turns out the Facebook API will not give you the Facebook user IDs of people that like pages. They don't do that. So it doesn't matter anyways, because we're doing it a better way. We're actually extracting the Facebook user IDs of people that leave comments on these pages, which is way better. So what I'm trying to get at here is, yeah, it's pretty cool to sort by this column. Always sort by the people talking about this page. So if you look at this page here, you'll see that, yeah, there's 3 million people that like the page, but there's only 6,000 people even talking about it, right? So that gives you an idea. Essentially what you really need to do is you want to look at ones that are really close together here. Like, look at this, there's only 5,000 likes, but 2,000 people out of those 5,000 are actually talking about it. That's a highly responsive thread. So you want to kind of pinpoint those ones there. But in any case, all you do is you just select, just for simplicity here, just to show you how to do it, I'll just select the first one. And here you can select the number of feed pages. So when you go to search a fan page in the Facebook API, they only give you 25 results, so 25 posts on that page. And that's considered one feed page. So if you select 10, you're actually going through 250 different posts, and you're extracting the users that leave comments on those 250 posts. I just figured I'd just leave it as a number kind of similar to this. So again, if you want more, you just select a higher number. If you don't want less, you select a lower number. It's quite simple. So let's go ahead and just do 5 feed pages and just get, so I'm going through the first 5 feed pages, so 25 posts, getting all the users that leave comments on this exact page here. So we got 84 people. So let's go ahead and clear that out. Let's make sure, let's see if we can get a lot more than that. So let's go ahead and select all these pages, and we'll go to 10, and we'll go get users. And so what it's doing here, you can see there's 2 progress bars for this particular tool. It's going through 10 feeds for the first page, and then it's going to go to the next page and go through 10 feeds, then the next page. You can see the progress of the feeds here. And so right here it's processing all the user IDs and the comments, and then this bar here is just going through the pages. So you can see it will take a bit. We're up to 250 new users there, and these are very super targeted, highly responsive people that are already engaging in the conversation of this niche. You can't get any targeted than that. No matter how much you want to spend inside the Facebook ad platform and try to super target things on interests and people's like gender and relationships and all that kind of stuff, you'll never get this targeted. This is about as good as you're going to get. This is the cream of the crop lead generator that you can possibly get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and let this finish up, and we'll see how many leads we get. Alright, so it's all finished up here. We've got an additional 2,189 people we can market products to. So we go ahead and send that to the UID tool, and we got some more leads over here, like so. And clean that again. Now we got 21,645 unique users in the Kindle niche that we can promote a Kindle product to. So one last thing I want to show you, so that's kind of how the pages work. There's not much more to it. There's a whole bunch of cool little stuff, like you can right click and copy selected items to clipboard. You can save pretty much everything in here. So like on this side here, you can actually save this data as a project file, a group's data file, and this data file is only readable by this software. So if you save it as a data file, you can only load it as a data file. And you can also save this to text. Actually, I don't know if you can see that there, sorry. You save the text, comma limited file. And you'll notice everywhere I put this new thing here, open last working folder. This is so handy. I hate it when you save a file and you forget where you saved it. That just drives me crazy when I have other people's software on my computer. So all my new software programs are all going to have this. So you can click that. It opens up the last place where you actually saved a file in the software. So that's a deadly little feature there. When you right click, you got lots of different features on each one. Now there's one other feature here, the posts feature. So I want to explain how this works. This is a little different, and you can utilize this a couple different ways to make money online. So actually I'm going to show you another way on top of just using the UID files for the Power Editor in the Facebook ad platform. There's another way to actually sell your business using the software. And let me give you a quick example that I've seen happen quite a bit, and a lot of people do, is let's say you're a graphic designer and you have a graphic design company. So you can use this tool. What this tool does, it will search all of the public posts on Facebook. And as we all know, there's like 1 billion people on Facebook, which is a lot. And there's probably like 100 million different posts happening every split second right now. So this actually searches that. And so there's basically endless surplus of posts happening like right this second. So right this second, I can type in, I need a graphic designer, and you look for people that are looking to get graphic design work. So I can go ahead and you can search maximum pages here, go through a whole bunch of pages. And when pages, again, is just the pages returned by the API system. So you can see we've got 50 posts, another 76 posts we can go through. And so you've got the Facebook ID, the name of the person, when it was published, and also the message corresponding with this. Now I'm going to apologize in advance if you see some profanity language here. It's not my fault. It's just that's the nature of the beast. People on Facebook always put profanity. Sorry, excuse me, I keep getting the hiccups there. Now people on Facebook are going to put profanity in their messages. I can't stop that. But you can see all the messages here. And to really dial in, because I noticed that Facebook API it'll just return you the results, not like specific results. Like say you really want to dial in, I've added these little filters here with this particular tool. So you can click this here and you can see all these different options. So if you want to click contains, if you want to see all of the posts that contain like the word graphic designer, then you hit enter key, and now it will just give you, there's 14 posts here that had the exact words graphic designer. Look at this, in need of graphic designer in Pine Bluff area. Any suggestions? Like, how easy is that to sell your service? I need a graphic designer to work on a small project. Any suggestions? Are you kidding me? No, this is what you want to do. You click this link here and you go to their profile. So this particular person right here, I need a graphic designer. Well, you know what you do? You send them a message right here. Say something like, I am a graphic designer. I see that you are interested in getting some graphics done. If you are interested, please contact me at your email, Dave at email, whatever the email is, .com, and just send that out. That's it. Now you have a potential lead. They'll probably contact you through the Facebook messaging system and say, hey, look, yeah, I want your service. Thank you. And you can go ahead and conduct business with that person. Pretty cool. That's one way you can make money. In fact, on all of these, like you can click all these members and go right to their page, and you can just message them right from here. So that's another way you can manually contact each and every one of these. And if you have a real high ticket system, like for example, let's say you have an offline business for real estate. This is a gold mine. You can go ahead, come in here and target some groups and pages that are specifically targeted to that niche, and come in here and contact each person and ask them if they want to get some leads on some real estate in your area. It's just incredible. You can pinpoint pages in certain different areas and stuff like that just by putting in the search term. So it's definitely a really good thing to do. Now I'm just gonna go in here. If you just delete that, hit enter. Another way you can use this, so let's just clear this out, sticking to our niche. What if we went I need a Kindle book. Just search the first page just for now. Looks like nothing came back for that. Kindle publishing. Doesn't look like it did anything there either. Just 1 second. So just searching Kindle there, we got some, there's not much returning from the API for some reason for those keywords, but anyhow, we definitely got some stuff here. But the idea is, if you find, if you post in here like I need a Kindle. I need an ebook. Maybe that'll work. I need an ebook. Yeah, there. Okay. Got more in there. Let's clear that out. Do that again. We get people looking for an ebook, and so what you want to do here is you can right-click and you can send all of these users, these 26 users, to your URID tool, just like before. So that's a powerful little thing you can do as well. So now on your UID tool, we'll have extra more at the end there. Go ahead and clean. So now we have 21,670 people we can actually promote our Kindle product to. So you can see how fast we did that. It's really easy. So all we really have to do now is we can go ahead and save this. Whoops, I definitely got to fix that, obviously. There is data in here. But what we can do, just for purposes of this video, let's go ahead and just copy all of these. I'll have to fix that save button. Don't worry, it'll be fixed before you get to it. And I'm just going to right click and paste. So I just copied to the clipboard using the copy button, paste to a notepad file, and go ahead and save this on my computer somewhere. And it's going to save it in my hard drive here. Let's just save it here and go user ID. Let's go Kindle user IDs. Okay. And then we go into our Power Editor. And remember, we select audiences here, and we go custom audience, audience name, Kindle users, or we can just go Kindle UIDs 1 or list 1 or something like that. Kindle users, and you're doing UIDs. Choose the file. Put it here, upload it, and then it creates your custom audience from the user IDs, and you can see that they're all uploaded there. So it takes a bit to upload, but once it gets going there, then you can go ahead and utilize that custom audience within your ads and market to those people. And for this example, you can market a Kindle product, but there's endless amount of things you can do here. That you see has been uploaded. It may take up to an hour for it to be available for targeting. That's cool. So now I got my audience there, and I can use it whenever I want in any ads. And here's the cool thing too: when you actually create your ad with this audience, you can actually target people within the audience. So you could still do the demographic stuff, because I don't know if these people are women or men. But when I create an ad and use this custom audience, I can actually do more demographic targeting within this audience. So I can just say I just want to promote to people in this audience that are 25 to 30. I can do that. So there's still more opportunity to actually even dial it even more in here. So that's a cool thing about using this particular method for promoting on Facebook. And from what I've been told from a lot of different marketers and what I've seen myself, is that when you use these custom audiences, your cost per click goes down quite a bit, because Facebook considers this kind of thing as a this is your personal customer list or something like that. So they figured you've put the work in to really dial in and find the exact people you want to market to. So Facebook takes that into consideration, and as a result, you'll end up getting lower cost per click. So that's a really powerful method. And from what I've seen, there's only a few tools out there in the internet that even does this. So I'm not sure if it does it as good as mine, but as I always do, I'll always be improving this based on your feedback. So if you guys have anything you want to say, just go ahead and email me back, and I can add some more features into the software. But I'll be continuing to improve, and right now it seems to be working really well. And I just want to make sure I've gone through everything here, so you can see you've got some options here for in the post section. You can save to UIDs to a text file, or save all the data to a text file or a comma delimited file if you want to use that data for something. And it's pretty basic to use. Once you sort of understand what a UID file is, you really kind of get it. You get the idea of all this. So I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything. The one last thing, you'll notice that when we first started this video, all we did was just click the go button and it just worked, right? Well, you'll see at the top here that we're actually connected to Facebook. So if you click that button, now we're disconnected from Facebook and stuff won't work anymore. See, it comes up with that. But when you first open up the software, you just have to click this, and you'll have to always connect to Facebook. So, and what's cool, if you have more than one Facebook account, you can log into any one you want here. So, oops. And once you log in, oh, I got that wrong. Oops. Now, once you log in, what's cool is, oh, I'm getting it wrong here. Interesting. Dave G. Marketing. Okay, I got it this time. The cool thing, once you log in once, and let's say let's close out the tool here, and we bring it back up again. It will sort of remember that you logged in the last time, even though it doesn't say connected up there. Like, well, actually, if you just go connect, it'll connect right away. I didn't have to enter in my Facebook information again. But if you actually click this button to disconnect, you'll have to enter information again. So again, if you just close it out and you open it up again later on, and you go to do a search and click go, it'll just work. So we made it really easy. Also, during any process, the abort button up here, you just click abort to stop the process. So basically that's it. I think I've gone through all the different stuff in here, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the software.